If your life was a book, would you read it? This is the mindset that I have been thinking recently, and it's really changed the way I kind of went about life. Because if I were to read a book, I'd want it to be interesting. I'd want it to help me. I'd want it to be all these things. So, if I were to look at my own life like that, what would I want it to be? How would I want to learn stuff from my life? How would I want my life to be something that I can learn from and grow and have fun and be interesting? You can also ask the same question, like, if your life was a movie, would you watch it? If your life was a show, would you watch it? Because I know in the past I've spent a lot of days just sitting on my phone on my couch, and that wouldn't be something I'd want to watch. You wouldn't just want to watch someone scroll on their phone. So what would you want them to do? You'd probably want them to go outside, explore something, go on a new path, do a new trail, sign up for something interesting. But at the same time, you'd also probably want them to fail, mess up, get in uncomfortable or difficult situations where you have to learn from that. You kind of have to do stuff that almost you yourself, like if you're looking at your own life, would be a little afraid of doing. One thing I feel like I've been trying to live more like this, like a book that I want to read, is the sports that I do. Recently, I signed up for wrestling, and it actually gave me this little mark on my nose because I had a match. I lost that match, but it felt like I could have won. But the point of that match is for me to learn, for me to fail, get uncomfortable, get nervous, because like I'm about to wrestle someone, get some type of pain or lesson I can take out of that and then grow from that and get better. Maybe it could be something you're genuinely passionate about and it's something that you want to work on, like a project. For example, what I'm doing right now is I'm working on a community of people who are living not a screen-free life, but living like a screen-free lifestyle where they don't spend all their time on their phones, they don't have to scroll all the time, lowering their screen time and doing more interesting, fun things in their life. I want it to be a place that everyone can grow, try new, interesting challenges, like not going on their phone for a whole day and then instead they go on some new trail. It starts a new chapter in their book. And the best part about it, it's not a one size fits all answer. It's different, unique things, experiences, interesting stories that they can learn and grow from instead of just sitting on their phone the whole day. So if you're interested in something like that, you want to check it out. It's in the first link in the description. It's how I started to live like a book that I want to read. But what I want you to get from this video, so you don't click the next video, forget about this whole environment and everything. If you like the environment, by the way, consider subscribing. I have more videos on the way, and I hope you like this video so far. But I want you to think about, if there was someone spectating your life, would they want to just switch off and spectate someone else's life, or would they want to keep spectating you? Would they be interested in what you're doing? Would they respect it? Would they think it's cool? Would they be almost entertained by all the things you're doing? I'm not saying you have to spend a bunch of money on like traveling to a bunch of different places. You don't have to do all that. It can just be something like, I get home from school, I'm not going to just go on my phone. I'm going to read a book about this and then try doing X. It can be like, I'm going to read a book about different types of leaves that there are in nature. And then I'm going to go on a trail over the weekend if it's nowhere near me, or if it is near me, just that same day, just go on a walk outside and try to spot those leaves and see what I can get from the book and from my real life. And then you could make a whole notebook where you collect these leaves and then start a collection about it, and then you could make some artwork about it, and then the sky's the limit with that. And that's just one example of one thing that you can do. Maybe it's just you go home and you do push-ups. You try talking to as many people as you can in one day. You fist bump a bunch of people. Stuff like that just makes life more interesting and worth living. This is important because if you can do this, if you can make your life worth reading, worth looking at, more interesting, everything else that you do in life will feel better. The work you do will feel better because you feel like every day is its new own thing. Every day will feel like it's a new challenge, a new quest, a new mission for you to accomplish. Whenever you feel bored, whenever you feel stressed, whenever you feel worried, anxious, whatever it is, that is your opportunity to get better. That is your opportunity to change something and do something about it. You now have the opportunity to solve those problems and learn from them. And that's how you make your book worth reading. Genuinely hope you can think about this and comment something cool you're gonna do. And check out the screen time challenge that I have. It's in the link in the description, as well as the free Like Minded Club if you don't want to join that. So, see you later.